Hi, I'm your friend Matt Templeton with the Templeton Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. And today I want to talk to you about whether to refinance, whether you should make your home into a rental property or whether you should sell. And I want to tell you all about all the refinancing options we see out on the market right now. Before I do though, I want to point you to a couple of resources we have. One, we recently wrote a book for sellers on the tips that we recommend before getting your house sold. If you'd like a copy of that book, you can click the link in below and we'd be happy to send you a copy. Also, if you're thinking about buying, we have a buyer guide with a bunch of tips there. You can click the link for that. Or if you'd like to have a private consultation, either virtually or in person, where we talk about your options and have a conversation with you, click the button to get on a Zoom call with us and we can chat about what your options are and what we recommend. Now back to our topic. Many people are thinking about refinancing this year. Now let me also clarify, I am not a loan officer. I'm a real estate advisor. I talk to people about investing in real estate, buying real estate, selling real estate, and we partner with a number of amazing lenders, loan companies that can help you get refinanced. So anything I quote is not firsthand knowledge, it's secondhand knowledge. But we have seen a number of our clients on purchases, meaning they are buying a home this year, get interest rates as low as 2.3, 2.4, 2.5%. And we've also seen clients refinancing getting 2.8, 2.9, 3% right now. So if you have an interest rate higher than about 3.3, 3.4%, it probably makes sense to at least look at, should I refinance and get a lower payment? The other benefit of refinancing is you could potentially take cash out for a renovation, or you could potentially even get rid of your mortgage insurance if your property's gone up in enough value. So if you have mortgage insurance, that's an opportunity. One of the negatives though of refinancing is there will be closing costs, the title costs and the new prepaids and some of those costs. Those will get rolled into your loan, but also those new costs, they're going to be taking money away from you of sorts. So if you're saving $100 or $200, but it's costing you $2,000, it's going to take about 10 months to pay back. Because of that, we always want to make sure if we're refinancing that we're going to be staying in the home longer than the payback period, that time when we recoup those costs. So we'll help you with that analysis to decide whether it makes sense for you to refinance. If you're planning on renting out your property in the future, refinance now so you can get that low rate, you can lock in a low payment and allow yourself to have more window from what the rental price is versus the payment and have that cash flow. One thing that you do want to know is that you have to stay in a home, or you have to intend to stay in a home a year from when you sign documents, from when you get a refinance. So if you plan on renting in the future, you might as well do it now. Don't get too close to that window when you plan to rent, or else you might be disagreeing with what you were signing on, that you would be staying in the house as an owner occupant for a year. So go ahead and lock in on those owner occupant rates though, and then you can always transition to that later. Now, many people are thinking about selling, and this is a great year to sell, at least right now, while inventory is so crazy low. I've never seen inventory this low. In all of our markets, we have so little inventory that there's multiple offers, buyers are scrounging for houses, and we want to talk to you if you're thinking about selling in the next 2 years. We think now is a great time to sell. If you're thinking about selling, do not refinance, because those extra costs, it'll end up that you won't recoup that money. And so it's not worth the refinance expense if you're going to sell in the next year or so. And if you want to sell, please have a conversation with us about that. If you're wondering about investing, if you're wondering about refinancing, if you're wondering about selling, feel free to book a Zoom call with us. I'd love to chat with you about what your options are and what we recommend, especially if you're thinking about investing, whether you want to take your current property into a rental property or whether you want to buy other rental properties. We do investor workshops all the time, whether one-on-one or in a group online, that we explain kind of how investing works, what the different options are. Are you investing to rent? Are you investing to flip? Are you borrowing? We also have a number of resources we recommend to people who want to get into investing. One of my favorite podcasts that I always recommend is Bigger Pockets. So if you haven't started thinking about investing yet, there's going to be a lot of opportunities going forward, and I want to be a resource for you in that. Check out Bigger Pockets. Feel free to reach out to us. Send me back an email and say, I'm thinking about investing, or I want to refinance this year. I need some help with this. I have a question about this. We would love to help you. I'm Matt Templeton with the Templeton Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. We are so thrilled to be able to serve you. If this information is valuable to you, will you forward it on to a friend? Or if there's a friend you know that needs our help, will you let them know they should reach out to us? We would love to help your friends and family, and we appreciate you listening to our information. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon.